Wasting my goddamn time. She's wasting my goddamn time. So I just talked to my niece. I think she's around she's around 16, 15, 16. I'm pretty sure she's in adolescent stage and she thinks she knows a lot of things. She just woke me up. It's a good thing though. I like her. I'll have to. She has a different perspective on what she thinks she knows, but I'm pretty sure that she hasn't found enough exposure for her to become knowledgeable on what she articulates or what she means. I think she's had a good start off because she knows some things that back then when I was in her age I didn't know. So it is a good foundation and starting point to really understand the world, because she was using the words like reality and zeresh. When you will watch this video, know that I congratulate you so much. Keep that pace and you will reap off all the benefits. So I gotta arrange the house and keep it clean before I do anything else. So my point is it is much better. I don't want to be using this comparison words, comparing words, but let me say it this way. To get ahead of a lot of people, you have to learn. You have to learn a lot of things. You have to have skills, either hard skills or soft skills. Hard skills include coding, building something, plumbing. Soft skills include communication, leadership, handling people. What else? Emotional intelligence. Those are the things and skills that are required for you to be successful in your life. When people say, okay, just lock in and go find a skill, go and find a specific skill that articulates and equates to your personality. What they mean is that go out there, learn everything, and let what sticks. You can't go out there choosing the kind of skill that you are going to learn and isolating the others. I know that you can't learn all the skills at the same time, but you have to at least try to comprehend any of them. Try to comprehend most of them and see how it works out. Because you never know the kind of situation that you are going to land in. Because if that situation is based on a certain skill and you only concentrated on another skill, you are going that becomes a liability automatically, because you have to pay someone else who has that skill in order to do it. But the moment you have some basic knowledge on that skill, you can handle it yourself, and that is saving a lot of your time and money. So by solving other people's problems, or maybe solving other people's what they need to be solved, you have to have a lot of skills and you have to learn how to advertise yourself out there. You see? So what I was saying is that I know I can be a prick sometimes. I know I can be hot-minded. Um, uh, I am a jerk, but I don't really care trying to change anything about me. Uh, I'm not justifying it by saying that it, it is all my fault, and that is who I am. And if you can't take me for who I am, then you have a problem with me. So the entire perspective, or the way you have placed me inside of your head, it is all up to you. I can't change that. And if you can't like me for who I am, then you have a problem. I love you for who you are. Whether you took care of me, whether you didn't, whether you played a certain role, the way you present yourself to me, that is the way I'm going to take, and that is the way I'm going to love you. You better take it or leave it. You better take it or leave it. So when you start addressing me about life, okay, maybe you might be right, because some people are visionaries. They get their own understanding of life at an earlier age. So I don't mean to dismiss your claims, but I hope that um, the next time you do that, I say it's the ratio, if you happen to watch this video one day, one time, but if you happen to advise someone who's much older and I think much smarter than you, it doesn't mean being smart you have to be successful in life. But I'm saying that if you have to address someone, if you have to give out some piece of advice, then do it in a respectful way. That is a great courtesy, but you have to do it in a respectful way, in a certain way that won't offend someone. Don't be a prick. A prick can't advise a prick, because the same, if they match the energy, then they are going to repel. That is what mostly happens in the world. That is how the universe works. And I'm so glad that you understand about your reality. um Remember the day I questioned you about what do you know about reality, and you told me, okay, sijui, wachana tu na kama sijui. I know what I'm saying, but kuna different angles and different definition to these things. So you gotta be specific on what you say and term. I am the greatest, and you already know that. But let's see how the potential, how our potential, how far can my potential go? Because I want to open ways for you. I want to open opportunities for you guys, because we have come I've come from we have come from a family where there's no this kind of opportunities, because no one in the family really has made the connections or the networks to get you somewhere big. So we have to go hard on that in order to create a way for you guys to come over to this side. But that doesn't mean that if I have to go out of my way, and sometimes shit do happen and a lot do go down, and the tables might turn. I might not make it the way that I thought, or maybe the way that I you expected, and the expectations that were put on that event are not going to happen the same exact way. So sometimes things might fall, but it is a lifetime school, it is a lifetime class you have to study, it is a lifetime lesson. So don't blame someone because of their small mistakes they made early in life. The mistakes that they made maybe they don't fully understand. They didn't fully understand or comprehend. Maybe their minds were not mature enough. By the moment they realize that, okay, fuck, you know what, I fucked up. That is the moment. That is the moment. That is the moment you will realize that. That is the moment people realize that, okay, now a mistake was made, and we fucked up on these things and these things, but we can't take back time and try to change on these mistakes that we made. So, or that this mistake that this individual made. So we have to focus on the future. How can we change? How can we get the odds to our side yet again? Because the odds were not on our side, and yet they are not. How can we change this paradigm so that we will be on the asymmetric winning side of this equation? It is a great question, and it is a good morning to find these kinds of questions to ask yourself. You see, when I say that you just woke me up, because you literally just did wake me up. So basically, this is where I live. I'm hoping everyone is having a great day. So I said that I'm going to make a lot of videos like this one. So only giving out value. I will be giving out value that you will need in order to get anywhere. So basically, if you're watching this video, know that there is a lot to learn. Think about it. Think about every topic. Think about every word you articulate. Think about every sentence you speak. Think about how the way you're going to present it and the people you're going to present it. Are they going to be able to comprehend what you are putting in front of them? Most people don't, but our nature is that we pretend that we understand in order not to feel stupid. So if I asked you, do you know what is the reality? Then you said, as you don't no. That is not how we communicate. That is not how we have a conversation. We have a conversation two-way. I ask a question, you answer. You tell me something, I question it. If you tell me an answer, I question the answer. If you ask me a question, I answer. That is how our conversation works. And there are statements inside of those conversations that try to make us understand the general flow of the topic of communication. And I think this plays a great role in a lot of things, in presentations, in meetings, in relationships, and in everything and every endeavor that you try to engage in. So it's a beautiful morning. Hopefully this information is helpful to someone who is already in Kenya, maybe in Kisii County. Anya nomo gusi au kwa Kenya kiri. Sawa, peace out.